Hello, Paul here, and I want to give you a sneak peek into the next version of Dreamweaver, overhauled from the ground up to be faster, leaner, and completely modernized with a new user interface, code editor, and more. Now let's talk about the interface. As you can see, it's been updated, dark gray, very clean, modernized. All the functionality is still there. WebKit is built in. Not a fan of the dark gray? Well, jump into preferences because you could always change that if you want. Lighter, even darker if you want to. I'll leave it as is, and let's dive into some of the code enhancements we have now as well. So as I'm starting to take a look, notice how I can actually use quick edit mode built in to Dreamweaver. So check this out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that asset that happens to be in a CSS file. I can see it right there. That's easy enough. Let's go beyond that. You might get used to doing a Command E or Control E if you're on a PC, but you can dive right into that code. You don't have to worry about navigating to that line of code, and I can change that logo since it seems pretty large in the upper left. Let's make it smaller, just like that, and we're done with that. Now let's get on to more new stuff. We do have Bootstrap integrated, but let's go beyond that because we also have support for web developer toolkits. I'll show you what that means. Really cool. Basically shorthand for writing code. In this case, I want to create 5 list items with an href. Just hit tab and there it is. And I can go beyond that because we also have multi-cursor support, okay? So as I drag down, just by holding down the Alt key, I can start adding as many classes as I want. Or anything for that matter. Drop in a reference to the CSS, you can obviously see everything change, and I'm good to go. So let's go beyond that because I actually want to dive into the very popular preprocessors and know that we have preprocessors built in. You can create some new pages here if you want to, but it's all built in. You don't have to worry about installing it or anything. It's ready to go. I already have one created. Essentially, I want to modify this theme. Notice how it's a dark gray, but I'll jump in to this SCSS file. And just to point out all the capabilities of preprocessors that you have right in here, essentially this is going to write a new Prism theme CSS file. There's also mix-ins available as well. But all you really need to do is just change whatever you want to change and let it propagate and change all the CSS that you need to. In this case, I'm going to change this theme from dark to light. And when I save this, it writes that page, and if I go back to my site, you can see that it's updated and ready to go. So preprocessors make it easy to manage your CSS to create design variants in this case, but use it for whatever you want. Very powerful. So that's just an early look at what's coming in Dreamweaver. Again, we have new code editor, new user interface, CSS preprocessors, we have Git integration, multi-cursor support, quick edit, quick docs, all sorts of things. So stay tuned, there's more coming your way, and thanks for watching.